What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up, my friends? How you doing? It's a beautiful Monday afternoon in sunny Los Angeles. It's starting to get really hot in here, and today we're gonna have a pretty okay live show, if I do say so myself. But it's all depending on you, because depending on your interactions, we're gonna have a good time or not, right? But today, basically, like in every live show, I have one goal. For now. Oh, my friend Daniel Rodriguez. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's good to see you here today, my friend. Let's see. Let me change to this camera so I can see what's up here in the monitor with the stream. Poof, poof, poof. So here we are. Today, like I'm saying, I have one goal and one goal. Well, two goals. First and foremost, I want to, like I say in the thumbnail, I want to fix my strat. Let me see if I can change to this other shot. And today we're gonna be checking out. See, I have like this different like overhead shot. It's looking pretty nice. I feel like that's very cool. And whenever I'm doing like whenever I'm fixing a guitar or something, but then I can always come back here, and then it's even more fun. Or I can come here. It's great. So I think it's gonna be good in that sense. But my main goal, fixing this guitar today. It's pretty noisy. We're gonna talk about in which way it's noisy, and then of course, connect with you, see how's everybody doing, what are you guys doing, what have you guys been up to, and blast the channel a little bit. So I'm gonna ask for every single one that comes here, please hit that like button, even if you don't like me, just to help me out, just because you want to do a good action today. And I do have the chat for subscribers only, but you can subscribe, and 5 minutes later, boom, you can start commenting. That's all I'm asking from you today. Okay. So let's see, we have right here today my American Stratocaster. This is a American Professional 2 that I bought, I want to say in 2020, 21 maybe. And in the craze of the pandemic, right? And it's a great guitar, I love it. I've been thinking about making like a follow-up video from all my guitars, because now that it's been 5 years that I've owned them, definitely my perspective has changed on everything. And more than anything, what has changed is like, where are they in relationship to one another in my like scale of like which is my favorite and which is not my favorite. But I'm loving this guitar. I've always loved it. I still love it. I've done just one modification, which is I put this locking tuners, of course. I think that it's always like a good thing. More than anything, I did it just because every time I change strings, you know, I just want to go the easy way. And this is great, especially when you have to like service your guitars. When you have the locking tuners, you can hopefully, which is what I'm going to do right now, save the strings. Even though I do have new sets of strings, and I am due to change all the strings on my guitars. But the problem is that I want to do them hopefully all in one blow, so that all my guitars have a reset at the same time, and like give them all a nice setup, and like change the strings, choose different tunings, which is something that I'm going to start experimenting with, especially because I have 3 strats. And, you know, of course, they are very different in the minutia, but overall, they're 3 strats. And honestly, I don't really need 3 strats in the studio. So I'm just going to choose the one that I'm going to keep in E standard, one that I'm going to use maybe in E flat, I want to do. And the other one, maybe I do something experimental, or maybe I go down tuned. We'll see. Point is that I have 3 strats, and I don't need to have them all in E standard. Then, maybe I want to have one in drop tuning too, because they all have like a tremolo. Maybe I put docking on one of the tremolos so that I can actually like go and change the tuning on the fly. And then, for example, I have my Charvel that I tuned that thing to, I think I'm in drop C right now. I oscillate from drop C and drop B, but right now it's in drop C. And but right now I'm using 10s, right? And I feel like I need more tension, definitely. So I did buy a set of strings that it's like way heavier. Let me see if I need to check out. Let's see. And I'm experimenting with these. I've never used this. But when I change the strings on my Super Telly and my Charvel, I'm going to be using these for drop tuning, for that drop C tuning that I'm using. And I hope that that's going to give me enough tension. Ooh, it's not backwards or upside down. That's cool. But yeah, so hopefully these were going to be good. I don't know. I bought them because they were like on a super cool deal. And I've been buying earnables my whole life, basically. But the other day in Amazon, I saw a super cool deal with nothing but the Adarios. And I was just like, yes, I have my preference, but today I'm going to purchase with my wallet. And so I'm going to switch all my guitars to the Adario. We'll see what the difference is. Hey, my friend Doug Warren, good to see you here, my brother. Noisy Strat, you say? What's wrong with the noise? Okay, I'm gonna get to it. Let me finish with the sort of like announcements of what's happening soon. But yeah, so that's why I did this overhead shot, so that I can do all these setups and all these guitars, change all the strings, whatever, blah, 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 all that stuff. Let's get back to the stream. Noisy Strat. What do I mean with that? Of course they are noisy, right? That's just a pickup sound. But this one, I don't know at what point things became loose inside of the pickguard. So for example, I have a strong suspicion that my biggest problem is coming from inside. Let's hear it. I'm gonna show you what it is that we get a pick. Let's see. And I'm not even gonna plug it in because, like I said, this noise that I'm talking about. You're gonna hear it right now. You hear that? Right, you hear that? You hear that? Not in this one. The lower I go, so all that noise, it's coming from inside, and I think it's the middle pickup. I want to say it's like that little plasticky silicone thing that it's on the inside. So I might need to change those, and that is gonna be hopefully the fix of my issue. And I would think that this doesn't come through on the pickups, but it does, because I was just like, oh, it's just an acoustic noise. The pickups are little microphones indeed, right? So they are picking up on that. Anyway, let's see. My friends are writing. Let's see. Okay, my friend Doug Warren says, by the way, thanks for the angle view. I'm autistic and have no spatial ability. Almost dyslexia type of issues. Look. Maybe I shouldn't have laughed, but it just sounded funny the way you said it. And I feel like a lot of people nowadays use the autistic term like almost like as a joke, so I sort of like don't know when somebody's actually autistic or when they are just like joking. So if you are, I want you to know that I appreciate you, I respect you, I love you, and I don't mean that laugh doesn't mean anything negative. Anyway, then my friend Danielle says, yes, I hear the noise. So it's there, I need to fix it, and today's the perfect day. Let me see the next chat. I know you're working on your deal, but lately, some reason, I've been getting a very high-pitched sound, like a hot mic when I use certain sounds and amplitude. Really? That sounds to me like it might be, but depending on the setup, I don't think your setup can be that. I don't know, man. You have to tell me a little bit more about that noise, because instantly when you say that, I think we're talking about like a clocking issue. Because usually when you have a clocking issue, what happens in my setup, because I have like a complex setup, if I forget to change the clocking setup in one of the computers, then I get like a like a little alien noise on the top. So we'll see. Maybe that could be for you too. In that case, you just have to select the same number. That would be in my case. Right now I'm running these two computers at 44.1. But if I were to switch 1 to 48, that noise would start happening, but it would sound like choppy and stuff. But that noise that you're talking about, I have no clue. What would it be? But why don't you upload a video on your channel, then I can check it out. And then we can know about that. And then Danielle, I was meaning to say, I got a friend request. Is that you? Because if that's you, I want to accept you. I wasn't sure. Okay, let's start getting the business. Did you see that I'm sitting here on business? No, it's funny. You can point me in any direction and I'm like, fucking. Let's see. Yeah, make a video about that noise that you're getting in amplitude. make it fun, you know, so that it can live in your channel. And I'd love to check it out and see if we can fix it. It would be great if we can actually fix it together, right? Almost like a collab. That'd be super cool. Come here. Have you guys tried any of those, like any of those Diodario strings? Those white, those excess? I've never tried them. I hope they're great though. See, my Freight Dog says, for example, Steve Rothery from. Oh, that's a preset. Right? Is that a preset that you're talking about, Doug? Doug is talking about the Steve Rothery from Marillion Sound, who uses a Bright JC100. And this noise just started happening, Doug. It's like a hot mic. So for the other day, for example, I was talking to somebody here in the channel, and they realized that they were having an issue with Amplitude. And you see how Amplitude, sometimes you can select 2 channels as the input source, and maybe one of them is your microphone. Check it out, because I've done it in the past, but I recognize it, so I change it instantly. And then the other day, somebody in the comments, I don't know in which video, somebody said the same thing. It's like, oh, my Amplitude sound was terrible, and I didn't notice, and it was because my microphone was on into the interface. So they were getting the sound of the microphone as well. There's no other devices, I think. Yeah. Let's see, what do you think? Okay. I wonder if I can get away without taking the strings off. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have to take everything off. Right? Pop. I might be able to just do the strings, so I'm not gonna take knobs off. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I should probably put that little song. Let's see. Do we have a little song over here? Oh yeah, we do. Let's play it and see what's up. Let's see what's up. Ooh, I might get copyright claim for that, because it sounds like it's a copyrighted thing. I don't know. I got all these things from like the Stream Deck. What's the name of that company? Elgato. They give you like a bunch of like freebies. And so I did all these things with it, but then, you know, there's this Indian company that tries to copyright claim anything and everything. And I don't have the energy to be disputing anything, you know. Especially because these streams are actually not making any money, right? Nobody's making any money out of this. If anything, I'm losing. Okay, let's see. The strange part, it's only on a couple sounds so far. Yeah, that is weird. I'm all about the collab, brother, anytime. Yeah, you should do that video about the noise. And then I can do a video in response. Maybe we can even like get like in a Zoom calls for the video when we come up with an idea or whatever. The problem is that every time I do videos, I just do them so quick. Just like literally, oh, I need to put a video out tomorrow. YouTube's gonna, the algorithm's gonna drop me. Let's see, I'm gonna check that one. Doug says to check that tone in the tone net. The Steve Rothery from Marillion. That song is hot. I like that. I like that little lo-fi thing. Maybe it's a little too loud, huh? It's hard for me to tell some things. So I don't have like a nice monitoring situation here to see what's up with the stream. We're just winging it, right? That's like maybe another device interfering. You know, air purifier. Now, well, I don't know. I have to check it. I have to hear it. Make that video. I'd love to hear it. Say like, do a video saying like, I have this problem with my amplitude, blah, blah, blah. And this preset, every time I play it, I get this noise. And I don't know what the problem is. And then make it maybe in like a short so that doesn't take like a lot of effort. And then I'm going to do a reply. I'm going to try to investigate and see what's up. But you have to show me like your interface, like your interface settings, your input settings on amplitude, all those things. Okay, let's start taking this thing apart and see what's up. Ooh, I have a low torque drill that I could be using for this. At least for taking the things off. But let's just do it. I don't want to be looking for anything right now. How you guys doing? How are you doing, Doug? How you been? It's been a while. I haven't been live in months. Months. And oh wow, I see that there's 3 people. Would love to know who the other 3 people are. Say hi, guys. Oh, maybe, oh, I get it. Maybe they're not subscribers and that's why they can't comment. Well, then that would be very easy and this would be the perfect moment for me to punch this line in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Even like, just get out of the chat right now and just go like the video. And subscribe so you can like start commenting. That'd be great. I would appreciate you because I really am trying to grow this channel. I don't have like a hard goal for the end of the day of the year, but it'd be super cool if I get to 10,000 followers. That'd be great by the end of the year. If you hear a kid in the background, he's okay. He's just in those terrible threes, and he's discovering his lungs, and he loves to let you know that he can scream very loud. So you might hear him. Okay, Doug says, I think you're better off to strip it, especially the G-string. Strip what? I got lost in that conversation now. How are you guys doing? 3rd floor, please. Yeah, elevator music. You get it, you get it. But you know, it's like soothing. It's got me chill. Caleb Herb, nice man. I like the Strat. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in and say hi. I've never seen you, so I guess I'm assuming you're brand new. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing whenever you did that. And if you just did, thank you for doing it right now. I appreciate you. There's something cool about like when you're live and people start texting you because, you know, I feel the love. I do feel the love. So far, I haven't had anybody like talk smack on me. I mean, on the comment section, yes, tons. But here in the live stream, no, not yet. I mean, I'll probably just like block them, like not even think about it. Brother Doug said, yeah, it's a sexy looking color. Hopefully you can get it nice and playable. Yeah. It really, dude, it's super playable. This guitar, the setup is so good. It's so good. This one, I have it. If there's something that I'm proud of is that I have all my guitars pretty nice, except my Gibson Les Paul. That thing moves so much. Like, and I still haven't figured out that freaking high E string. I think it's the nut that is wrong, but I'm not gonna change the nut really. But I think I came up in my head with a fix for it, so when I do the whole overhaul of all my guitars, I'm gonna fix that one. But all my other guitars, the setups are so good. Every time I go to like other studios or have sessions with other people's guitars, I'm like always half thinking, oh, I should have brought my guitars. Because, you know, like, it takes a lot of effort to actually have a nice setup. Yeah, these things are loose. So let's see. I wish I could do a zoom here so I could show you. Or maybe what I could do Let's see if I can. Oh, wait, this is a phone. I can just grab it, literally. Let me put some light here, just for fun. Yeah, I forgot that I'm in the future right now. This overhead camera is my phone. Now that you can plug in wirelessly to your computer, it's crazy, right? Okay, let's see. Oh. Woo! See how loose this is? Over here. So that is the thing that was making that vibrating noise, right? Sorry, I didn't read this comment. Let's see. Caleb says, I sub when you customize one of your gifts. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Nobody puts more effort in their video than this, man. Good job subbing. The rest of the world will catch on eventually. Thank you, dog. You're super sweet, man. Sounds good. I'll do it short and sweet and email you the link. I appreciate you. Yeah, take screenshots and everything and blah, blah, blah. Or I just have it up in the short. Yeah. Send me anything. Yeah, I'll make it a nice video. So yeah. Oh, wow. Look how cool it looks. Ooh. Wow, this is so cool. New thing unlocked. This thing about coming with the phone, it's so cool. I'm gonna try to explore this more in future videos. But isn't this cool? I wish the stabilization worked because it looks like I got Parkinson's. Sorry, no disrespect to anybody with Parkinson's. But yeah, that's super cool. Okay, anyway, back to this. The one in the middle looks kind of alright, but I bet it's still a little loose. That neck pickup is like super loose. So that either definitely I need to change it. I wonder if I have any other size. Okay, let me put this guy back up here. There we go. And this light back here. Definitely comment, engagement. It's more than likes nowadays. Wow, really, like this YouTube thing changes every day. So yeah, if you're here, please go get out of the chat really quick and just like it. It'd be super cool. And you know, other thing that I noticed, the videos in my channel that have done good are because they have like a ton of shares. Like a lot of people have shared them. That's when I get the most views. Like I have one video that I have like 3,000 shares or something like that. And that is of course the one that has like 100,000 views and stuff. I feel like my channel like fell off the wagon ever since I got a copyright claim that was bogus. No, okay, this is what happens. My channel was going super cool and I was like super encouraged last year, and I started experimenting with different kinds of shorts, and then they started rolling out this new ability of using a green screen with other people's shorts. And of course they warn you and everything, there's like a freaking terms and blah blah blah, but there's like 1,000 pages and nobody reads that. Let's just face it, dog. You just say accept and you just go with it. And they sent like that update and everything, and I did my videos and anything, and then one day I found one video that it had a young John Lennon with, I want to say, I don't know, just like a bunch of superstars from in and around England. Like I want to say like maybe Eric Clapton and like Jeff Beck, like just like a constellation of superstars, right? And I was just like, wow, this is so cool. So I made a video like reacting to it, like, wow, this is like the best I've seen and this and that. And they banned me, man. They banned me. They sent me a notice and they freaking took my channel down. They told me that they demonetized me. They threw me in jail, and they said that all my videos were gonna have limited visibility for like 90 or 120 days. Some crazy stuff, right? And yeah, I feel like ever since that happened, my channel never picked up again. I've just been maintaining it because I'm just doing it because it's cool and all, you know. it's fun for me, and I get all the kinds of connections and stuff, and that's cool with me. Okay, let's see. I haven't read comments. Caleb says yes. Then Doug says, you're thinking, what the hell am I gonna say? Well, I'm doing this. Love it. Yeah, I'm more thinking like, how am I gonna do this while I talk? Then my friend Caleb says, I like watching one of your shorts where you could play a riff, and if it was wrong answers only. Yeah, I like to do those. It has to be like very obvious songs though, because if not, I've noticed that a lot of people, at least in my following, haven't heard a bunch of the songs that I have heard when I was a kid. Especially, I want to say, people here in America haven't heard too many European bands. And me growing up, I want to say that I heard more European bands than anything. Okay, so I got these little silicone things, right? And they have like this height. Let me see. They're not really that tall. And I do not have like a different size. So I wonder if I can use 2 of them. And in that case, I would recycle the old one. Okay, I can totally tell you that the Silver Sky SE is the best guitar I've ever had, at least for me, and I've had lots. Even a graphite Steinberg with the trans trim in the 80s. Nice. Yeah, I've been thinking, I feel like for budget guitars, especially nowadays where like all the like Schecters and ESP, like the LTDs, all those are super expensive now. Like $2,000, $1,800, like very easily, they're like $2,000. And I've seen that the tendency is that they're gonna get more and more expensive. Nobody's getting down from that horse, and they are like basically announcing prices that are like $600-$700 inflated on top of that, so that you're kind of like are listening, kind of like checking like, this might go up now, so I better get my guitar now, or I don't know. It seems to me like that's like market preparation. They're preparing us to know that all of a sudden import guitars are $2,000. So I want to say that PRS might be the only brand right now that has a sort of like premium import guitar for under $1,000. And not just a guitar, a ton of guitars. Alright guys, this man has one of the best channels. I appreciate you, man. Just love to tune in. God bless you, my friend. Have a wonderful sleep. I'll be here. I'll try to come live every day, so I will appreciate you if you come and say hi. Look, this is what I love about this channel, right? Like he's saying bye, and my friend Doug, like the greatest host ever, he's like saying later, Caleb. On a first name basis, you know, that's what's cool about this community stuff. You make friends. You make friends. I'm not liking these little silicones. Are there like a different alternative that some people use? Because these are too short, I think. Because I don't want my pickups too high, but these have like a set height, and if I want the pickup to have any tension with it, I have to go a little bit hard. Yeah, like I have to be at least like, I don't know, like 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 over the pick guard for it to even touch it. And I thought that they were gonna stay up there, but they don't. Like right now, what I'm doing right here is I'm trying to push it up on the screw. I wonder if I can put like some sort of a washer or something. Because I tried 2 of this little silicone things, but that's too much. Or I'm gonna try with the old ones and see. Yeah, because it's funny when you push it up, it's so easy to take it down. But when you try to push it down, it's pretty hard. Or vice versa. I get confused there. Okay, that one in the bottom is tight. This is the brand new one. But it's still moving. See what I'm saying? Man, I guess I'm gonna have to get something special. Because the problem is that, of course, I'm trying to drop my pickups because I don't want to have them too close to the string. So this thing is sort of like forcing me. I wonder if there's like a product that we can get. Yeah, this is crazy. I thought I could just... Okay, it's better than it was. So I want to maybe check if I can split this one in half. And then maybe put like a little bit of an extra bit there. Because the whole thing doesn't fit. Let's see. Let me reset the chat, my friends. I see that there's 3 of us right here right now. Make sure that you comment. Please like, even if you don't like me, just so that you can help me and that can be your good deed of the day. Just help me with the YouTube overlords. But so that you can comment as well on the video right now and everything, and we can be friendly. That's a nice thing. Let's see, my friend Dog says right here, I think just go one direction, maybe another, which is great because you're personal, but maybe you should make them your own series and then reflect the titles and parts, etc. Versatile. Oh, the videos. Yeah, I agree. I'm just doing whatever, man, because this thing just changes every day. All these algorithms changing. Like you keep chasing your tail. So I'm just gonna use my platform to do the videos I can make, that I want to make. Share with you guys the things I like. There's so many things that I keep discovering that I like to use, and I'm like, okay, let me share them with my friends. I try so many plugins. You have no clue how many plugins I try. Like a month. And I only share like, I don't know, maybe 1 a week or something like that. Even though I'm trying like maybe 10, 20 a week. Just because it's fun for me, honestly. I'm like a freaking I'm like a plugin hoarder. I love plugins. I love little things that do something. Okay, let's see what's up here in the comments. Mishgun 2K! Dude, I love your profile pic. Is that like a collie? It's so cute. I love it. Hey, good to see you. I got my first tube amp. Let's go. I wish I had celebration. Let's see. Cheers. I don't think I have my loop back set up, but yeah, I don't have my loop back. I have a bunch of like cheers, but I didn't have it set up. I forgot that I had it. But we're celebrating you right now, my man. It's great to have a great tube amp. You have the Marshall DSL 40 CR. Very proud. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. But Marshall tube amp can never disappoint. There's nothing better, right, than just playing loud with the tube amp. That's what I say. Like sometimes you don't even care, or in my case, at some point you don't even care if it sounds good or not. It just feels awesome. I remember having cheap amps, like dude, just like true story, right? Growing up, my older brother, one of my older brothers, he was a guitar player, and he had a great rig, or what I consider a great rig. Like even like in hindsight, he had like a beautiful graffiti yellow Chevelle, like neon series, right? And I'm talking about the early 90s, so the whole 80s thing was like very fresh at the moment, and so he had that Chevelle, and he had like a crate full stack. Remember those crate amps? And he would just start playing like Metallica songs and stuff like that in his bedroom. And I think that's the reason why it like ended up like liking music so much and stuff because I would just hear him and think that, whoa, that's like the coolest thing in the planet. Oh, let me show you guys what I did here. So I don't know if you noticed, I split one of those little silicone tubes. Let me bring the phone down so you can show you. Okay, my friend Michigan said it's a Scottish sheepdog. It's cute. I love that profile pic. And Doug is saying a very versatile amp. Nice. Doug's got a very refined taste, so if he says it's nice, it's nice. Look, so this is what I did. I stacked them, right? I hope that works. I mean, there's no reason why it wouldn't work. I was about to like start like browsing for like a product that did that, and then it's like, psh, you kidding me? Work. Don't be lazy. Sometimes we just want to throw money at things, right? But now I think the world, and we're all gonna learn in this generation to stop throwing money at things, because money's gonna start becoming a scarcity. Oh, more and more. I'm talking about in the first world, because in the third world where I come from, it's always been scarce. Let's see, PRS nailed this one and got it at the right price point. 1 award consecutive. Yeah, I agree. That is one of the best priced guitars. Any PRS. And sometimes I see like this Anderton videos. Anderton or Anderton, right? Anderton. Yeah, Anderton's videos, and I love that these guys have like these crazy prices sometimes. And right now they have, I want to say, the PRS Silver Skies for like maybe like 400, 500 bucks, like something crazy. Brother Daniel says over here too. Yeah, you're from the third world, right? Like, I mean, you're not from the third world. I think you're from Brazil, maybe Portugal. I can't remember. It's been a while. I can't remember. I probably messed it all up, and now I'm feeling a little self-conscious. Can't believe it. Maybe I messed it up. Brazil. Yeah, see, I remember. Yeah, Brazil is pretty cool in certain parts, but I know it's got rough areas. Yeah, where I come from, it's pretty much all of it is rough. It's from rough to rougher. There's not like a highlight city. There's not like a Brasilia or anything, right? Or like a Rio de Janeiro. No, everything is just boondog, boonies. Maybe like this, the capital has like cool spots, but we have a lot of history and culture. That's what's cool about third world countries. Nice, I see that there's 5 of us. Anybody that's in here, please go like. If you cannot comment because you're not subscribed, just subscribe. It's easy. It's free for you and it helps me, and I'm gonna be happy. Let's see how many likes I have. I need to have more than 5 because there's 5 people here. Oh, nice, I have 8. Come on guys, blast the likes. Yes. And comment, please. Say hi. Subscribe first. If you're not subscribed, say hi. I'm fixing my Strat. We discovered that the noise that I was hearing, it's nothing with the cabling or anything. It's just the pickups. Mechanically, we're making a noise because the little silicone bits that are meant to hold the pickup and the pickup screw height in place are not good anymore. So I'm trying to fix them. And I want to say that the neck pickup, it's pretty tight. I want to say that is as far as it's gonna go. And if I want to get any higher, that's okay because I can just like squish them. Here we are. Let's see, everybody that's here in the chat that can comment, tell me where you're from. I'm gonna start myself. Hi, I'm Jorge. I'm here in Los Angeles, California, in an undisclosed location. It's just a joke, you know how it is. Now our friend Daniel, we already know he's all the way from Brazil. Love Brazil. And my friend Doug, he's from America as well. I don't remember, where are you exactly, Doug? Okay, middle pickup out. Oh, one little more turns here. Okay, one turn. Yep. And I think the bridge is okay because the bridge is usually the one that I like to have the closest. So that one is already high enough. Then I'm gonna come with my little measurements and see what's up. And we're gonna choose maybe even together like what measurements we use, and then I'm gonna like change them with my ears. But I tend to like just go like online, right, and go like Stu Mac or like yeah. Last time what I did, which I really liked a lot, I just went and found a little chart that said the pickup heights on different artists. So I could just go like, okay, what was Jimi Hendrix using as pickup height? What was like Stevie Ray Vaughan? What is like what's his brother Ray Vaughan? Jimmy Ray Vaughan, is it? And then Joe Bonamassa and his Strat 63 or his Strat 65. Like it's so cool. So I mimicked one of those, and it was great. So I think I might do the same this time. Doug says, I hear you. I'm in Toronto. My friend Michigan, he's originally from Russia. Lovely. And he's living in Canada now. Feeling blessed to be here, even if it's shortcomings. Yes, I totally feel you, my brother. I feel you. You really are blessed to be in Canada right now and not in Russia. And I don't see things getting any better anytime soon for Russia. I think right now is when things are actually gonna start getting bad for them. I mean, I don't think so, you know, like I don't know anything, but the people that I follow and that I decided to put my trust in, that's sort of like what they talk about, that things are starting to crack. I mean, how can you keep that economy like that, you know? Like there's nobody there working and they're just like dunking money like crazy and just like burning it, basically, burning money down. Okay, I'm taking the old one out and that one's gonna be a little bit looser and easier to cut. And I'm putting a brand new in the top right here. We'll see what's up. Next time I'm gonna try to make a bigger mashup of songs so that we don't get bored with that elevator music. Yay, there's 5 people again. My brothers, my friends. Say hi. If you can't say hi, we know that it's because you're not subscribed, so subscribe. It's cheap, it's free, you know, just for fun. Even if you don't like me, just to help me out a little bit. Make it your good deed of the day. And of course, everybody knows that if you would like to like help me out with a tip or whatever, I take tips with the super chats, or is it like super chats here? I got a free amp sim from Focusrite. Frankly, it sounded like oh my goodness. I can imagine. Hey, I wanted to ask you guys, because you guys are all geeks. AmpHub LE. Ooh, AmpHub. What are my thoughts on AmpHub? That's the STL tones thing, right? Yeah, it's a complex plugin. It's a complex plugin. I honestly like their... What is the one that I like? Wherever they have like when they release like their signature collections. Like for example, I like the West Borland one they did. Great diesel. In my opinion, better diesel than the diesel in Amplitude. And the same amount of adjustability. Yeah, by STL Tones, yes. And then the other thing I liked in that West Borland one, the chorus cube, that thing sounds great. That thing sounds great. Now I want to buy it. But the AmpHub, I don't know if it's AmpHub itself. I just cannot really enjoy that technology. Tonix, I just can never have fun with it. Like even one of my good friends here in the stream, Jorfton, who's not here today, he's from Germany. He even hooked me up with like a super great collection of like Tone Junkie stuff, and honestly, they did sound very good. But I don't know, it's just I cannot get away. I just don't like the type of technology it is, because I am the type of guy that I like to tweak things. You know, I like to come up with my own things. And the fact that all these little things, all these captures have like so limited adjustability, they're like my enemy, because like I said, every time I work guitars and guitar tones and any tone, honestly, like bass, whatever. Hopefully I'm getting better with the years, but any tone that I'm doing, my purpose is not to make a better guitar tone. Of course, I want to make a better guitar tone, but I want to make a better guitar tone that sounds great in context with music, with recorded music. That is my purpose, because I'm a studio rat, right? Shout out to the studio rats, great tones too. I had one, but they were Jackson Chevelle in the 80s, sexual action, next, Butters, red fast, worthy for sure, yes. Low action, ah! This pixel is gonna get you in trouble. Dude, like, honestly, it's not just the pixel. Autocorrect is going through like a hard pass. I don't know what's happening with all technology right now. I hope there's nothing insidious happening, but all the autocorrects are starting to get weird. And I know of other countries where the autocorrect corrects you to what they want. So I don't know. Because all of a sudden my autocorrect, it used to be for years, correct certain things in certain ways. Because you know, the more you use it, the better it gets to you, what you want to say. And then all of a sudden it just got out of whack, like somebody restarted it. And since I like text in Spanish and in English, you can imagine it was a whole problem. Hey, this is way closer to what I want originally. And on top of that, I got rid of the noise because this thing is tight. I hope I got rid of the noise. Yeah, very tight. I mean, yeah, this is 0. And like right now, the microphone is like, I don't know. This is like, the microphone is right here. I just touched the microphone with my screwdriver. So you would be hearing. So that's a good sign already. Okay, without further ado, let's put this thing back up. Ooh, almost 4. I don't have a hard stop at 4, but I need to stop at 4. I should be making a short too. Ooh, nice. I love how it just like fell in, right? I hate when you have to like be playing with the cables to make it work. Just fell in perfect. These things are not moving any way or another. So that is perfect. That's gonna work. Let's see what my friend Doug says. Cost me $1,000 here in Canada, but well worth it relatively speaking. Yeah, I can imagine. Wait, are we talking again? Oh, about the Jackson? The Chevelle, yeah? Or are we talking about the phone now? Hey, there's 4 friends over here. My friends, go like the video right now. Let's take it out of the chat and like it and see how many. Oh, I still have 8. Nobody has liked it again. Like. Okay, let's start putting these strings back where they belong. And again, I'm hoping for the best. See, I think the only thing I really want to do with this guitar, and that might be the next thing, and I think I'm going to buy them before I do the whole round of changing strings and stuff. I want to change the little bolts here in my bridge, because I want to have this, in my case, to get the action that I want, I have like, I don't know, like 1/8 of an inch of this little screws on the bridge poking my arm. So I need to get the monster bolts that are like half size. But I wonder, should I get them in like, right? If I think the nickel color would be the one that is the same as this, but maybe get them in black and just start to get into like that mod mentality with this guitar. Like sometimes I want to change the pickup covers to like freaking crazy like pinks and stuff, right? like Steve Vai, right? Sometimes, you know, when you're a creator, and I hope if you are here watching this video and you are a creator, sometimes as creators, we put roadblocks for ourselves and we don't do certain things that we maybe want to do. And we don't do them because we say, oh, I don't want to be copying this, I don't want to be copying that. But then the other day I had a little bit of a breakthrough creatively and thought about like, I'm not copying them. This is my tribute to my influences, right? So sometimes, you know, it's not about being a copycat, but just like, this is my tribute about an influence that I have that made me who I am right now. So why not do it if you can? Like I've been thinking very strongly that I want to do a couple covers, not a couple, but a bunch. hopefully I can like build it into my scheduling. The problem is that music is so like hit or miss. Like sometimes you're working and sometimes you're not, so it's kind of complicated to make schedules that you adhere to if you want to keep doing music. But I want to do it so that I make like consistently covers like of songs that I really love in the past, songs that I really love right now, maybe reimagine them, maybe play them exactly like they are, maybe just like do like acoustic versions. But I want to do something that it's like a little bit cooler than just like grabbing my guitar and play it. I mean, I can do that. I want to do that too, but I hope that with covers that I do, I can have an ode to my heroes with my own twist and bringing my personality to it and all that. I'm doing that with my record. I have a record that I'm working on. It would be cool to find funding for it, but I have that record, and in that's where I have that breakthrough where I'm like, if I want to do a part that it's a tribute to my heroes, I should be able to do it, you know? Instead of like blocking my creativity because, oh, no, that sounds like Travis Scott, or that sounds like Mike Dean, or that sounds like Skrillex, or that sounds like From First to Last, or that sounds like the American Rejects, or you know what I mean? Whatever. If it sounds like that, whatever. I mean, that's part of who I am. You know? I got a little bit of the American Rejects in me. I got a little bit of all these people because I've been growing up with band in my ears. And nowadays, like in your social media, like there's a lot of people in my social media that I consider my heroes, and I still do because they will never not be my heroes, but some of them have become my friends. And sometimes I'm like, somebody pinch me. But it's pretty cool. But not because they're your friends, they stop being your heroes. And it's okay to pay tribute to them sometime, or homage if you can. That'll be a good idea. Not only for like artists and songwriters, but maybe like engineers. That'd be cool. It's a beautiful community, the engineering community. Let me know if any of you is like an audio engineer, or if all of you are guitar players. I mean, I'm doing guitar stuff, so probably most of you are just guitar players. But if there's any producers here, it's a nice community. Let me know if you're part of one, wherever you may be, and what do you think about it? Become being a part of the audio community. Even in NAMM, I felt that very, and this is not a bash or anything, but I felt that in NAMM very like strongly. I divided my time between guitar and pro audio, and it was so funny to see the different of average personality in both places. I felt like, and not bashing anybody, right? But I felt like there was a lot more ego in the guitar area. Like, it's funny because, but when I say ego and stuff, I'm talking about on the regular folk, right? Not the big guys or the bands playing or Tosin Abasi or no. I'm talking about the regular folk there. I could notice that, for example, in the audio community, it's like everybody's like chill, and I see a lot of smiles. And you know, I'm a smiley guy. Like if you see me in the street, chances are you're gonna see me with a smile, and chances are if I see you and we like make eye contact, I'm gonna smile at you directly. That's just who I am, you know. That's just who I am. Nothing I can do about it. and that's how I work in the world, right? And so when I noticed like in the guitar world, in the guitar side of NAMM, I would get a lot of this. And I'm not short. I'm not a short guy. You know what I mean? I'm like 6 foot, and it's not like people were taller than me looking down on me. No, it's like they were doing this. And I was just like, another fun fact, a lot of guitar players are very short. I was noticing that a lot of people are just like, wow, I never knew that you were this short. but their personalities are huge, right? Anyway, I don't want to be talking smack on guitar players because you guys are friends. But I could notice that. And in the audio world, smiles everywhere. And I even got like a bunch of people that were like, a bunch of guys that are like super big people. And I came talking to them and I was just like, nah, last time I saw you. And I was just like so starstruck. I couldn't really like make myself talk to you. And they're like, no, man, you were nice. I saw you. I paid attention. I noticed you, you know? I was wondering if you were going to say hi because I saw you coming close to me and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, I look like an idiot. I should have said hi when I could that day. But, you know, I made it better. And now I learned that sometimes, you know, you don't know that who people is, and you don't know who's watching and anything. So just live your life nicely. You know what I mean? If you want to go say hi to people, say hi to people. But if you don't have anything nice to say, please don't go talk to people. Like I met a bunch of like YouTubers. But you know, I don't walk with I am a YouTuber card because I'm not. I don't feel like I'm a YouTuber, honestly, still to this day. Even though here I am doing a live stream. But I talked with a couple, a bunch, honestly, a bunch, more than a couple, yeah, like 4 or 5, no, maybe 6 YouTubers. And I'm gonna give a couple shout outs to a couple of really great ones. I talked with Guitar Max. If you've ever seen his channel, I mean, he's got a big YouTube channel. And he's from LA. And I met him like outside of the main center area, like where most people come to like just freaking get some air and stuff. And he was walking so close to me that I basically like I fished him, kinda like, right? Like when he was like walking close to me, I was just like, hey, what's up? And I said hi. He was trying to get some air. I was trying to get some air too. And we just started talking. And the thing that came to my mind is like, when you see his YouTube channel, maybe not me, because I'm not really a judgy person, but he seems to be less cool than he really is in real life. Like in real life, maybe because I wasn't talking to him like as a YouTuber or anything like that. Nice dude, like chill. You know, like he was so nice. Like I couldn't, like what you see on YouTube, it's himself working, you know, like and restraining himself a little bit. But what a good guy, nice personality. He was great. I like that guy. He was great. Then another guy that I want to do a shout out, and like I said, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say it. The other great guy that I met, that I felt that he was a nice guy and I really liked his personality, was Andrew Baina. He's got this YouTube channel where he plays like great like songs that he writes for his bands or whatever, but most of it is like extended range guitars, like 8-string, 9-string stuff. Again, the same thing. I saw him, I fished him, and started talking to him, and we talked for like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, whatever it was. And I was just surprised that he just stayed with me the whole time. And we were eating, he was eating like whatever he was snacking on, and I was snacking on like a couple like protein bars or whatever. And we were talking, and you know what, then I thought to myself, man, you didn't take pictures with any of these people. But then I thought that's what made it nice, honestly. The second somebody asks you to take a picture, I feel like things changed. You know, another great guy, just like a special mention. And this guy, I didn't talk to him too much because this was in the middle of the noise. But I got to talk to, what's his face? He's got a great band, Dorje. I like his music more than I do his YouTube channel. What's his name? Rob Chapman, poof, monster YouTuber, right? Great guitar player, super cool guy, nice guy, really nice guy. So I saw him at NAMM, and I got the opportunity to say hi, and I gave him a hug and said that I've been a big fan of him because, you know, like been watching his videos for freaking over a decade. And even though I wasn't a guitar player, just because I liked his band, like proggy rock band he's got, or he had at that time. Now he's just a businessman, right? And I saw him, and I couldn't help myself to go say hi and stuff, and it was in the booth. So of course there was like this like artist versus like normal people thing established. But I talked to him, and he was like so nice. And then later on I was nice to him, and I gave him a hug, which I don't do, right? But it was a nice event, a nice moment. I really enjoyed it a lot. And then I found out that day he had a horrible accident in a car, or the day before or something like that. And I'm just like, I can't believe I was right there to just share that energy, right? Okay, back to Doug and his text. Sorry, my brother, I started talking too much. I got another one, good one for you, even though I'm again monopolizing the chat. Don't worry about monopolizing the chat. Talk to me, because I'm here. Have tried Jam Kazam. Oh, I don't know what it is. Can't get it to work because it doesn't recognize VST, so I'm wondering if you could have run Amplitude standalone and have a video. Yes! There's several ways that you can do that. There's several ways to make a loopback that you can send anything to anything. Do you have a Mac? That'd be the question though. Oh, 1,000 for the PRSSE. Wow. Canadian. Yeah, that's a good. I want to say that's maybe what, like 800 American? That's similar here. Then gotta go, guys. See you all. Take care. My friend Danielle, thank you so much for being here, my brother. Appreciate you. Shoot me a text on Instagram and see if it's you so I can add you. Okay, back to this guitar. Windows 10, Doug. That would be just the problem that we will have is that I don't have Windows 10. So I cannot like walk you through step by step, but that's a good idea for a video. Showing how to do a good loop a good video to make, showing how to use a loopback without anything, you know, just like software based in our Mac. That's the beauty of Mac. Things that are usually a little bit more effort in a Mac, they're no effort at all. That's when I used to be Windows when I first started. I mean, I don't think when I started there was even a possibility for me to get a Mac in my country. The first Mac I got because a girlfriend at the time had gotten one for work, and she was so nice to me, and she let me use her computer for work. And she enrolled me into like a little audio engineering little thing, whatever. She helped me when she realized that I wanted to do music, and she gave me that laptop to use. Okay, now that we have this, let's start tuning and see if we got rid of that noise. And something cool, you know, a cool little trick. Every time you're doing anything with your strings, have your tuner at hand. Not because you're trying to tune, but because, you know, when you're using these like little is it peg winder, whatever, string winder things that are like very easy to do, or like a drill, whatever it is that you're using, it's very easy to go past the turns and just like break your string or whatever. So I like to put my tuner there, and then I know that I am not going past it, right? And then no. No broken string so far. There it is. Close enough. Now I can tune. Chat, what's up, chat? Tuning. The tuning is not going well with the track, yes? I'm out of sorts. I'm gonna get fired here. The musical director in my ear is like, Jorge, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that, stop that. Get your G-string right. You're wrong. Like, mute the microphone, mute the microphone. Problem is gone. There you go. Gone. Perfect. Now, of course, it's a little bit like average string buzz when you're hammering it. But I don't have the pick guard making a noise anymore. Fixed. It's great. Beautiful. I'm so happy that we got to fix this. Okay. And then I'm happy again too that I didn't have to buy anything. So what was my lesson today for myself and of course for you if you're here and I see that there's 5 of us, make sure that you like the stream right now. That'll be really cool. And if you cannot follow and if you cannot comment because you're not subscribed, just subscribe, help me out that way. I do a lot of like guitar videos and plugin videos. Sometimes I think about calling my channel Guitars and Plugins, but I think we're past that right now. Anyway, back to this. What I discovered is like 2 of these are too big, but you can cut 1 in half and then you can have 1 and a half, right? And 1 and a half seem to be good enough for the type of pickup height that I'm looking for. I'm gonna do a couple measurements and I'm gonna go check in my notes what was the preferred pickup height that I had. But I'm so thankful and happy with this success because I was almost like stopped using this guitar for a couple maybe a couple months, I want to say, just because that noise was terrible and it was getting my recordings, you know. Right now I have 6.5 and 5 in whatever this gauge is. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's millimeters. I don't know what that is. Then I have this other thing. Wait, okay. 250, whatever this is. Let me check in my notes because that's gonna tell me what type of measurement I'm using. Let's see. Pickup height. Where is it? What did I name this? Wow, 1,000 notes. I thought I had it here. Let's see in this other folder. Wow. can't remember what I named it. If not, anyway, I'll find it. Or like I said earlier, I'm gonna go online and just find what the artists that I like are using. When was this? Oh. Could it be that I wrote this? Like with like pen and paper? Maybe. Anyway, whatever. I'm not gonna keep you guys here, but good thing is that we fixed this problem. My strings are and my pickups are low now, the way I like them. And we're good. So let's see what's up. Let's see if there's any comments. There's nothing. Alright, so I think that on that note, having fixed the guitar and feeling a lot better about the way it's looking now, right? I think there's not much to do than maybe even like just say goodbye. I appreciate every single one of you for being here and like just like talk smack with me. I'm gonna like give a nice shout out to the people that were in the chat. My friend Doug, of course, Danielle Rodriguez, and my friend Mishgun 2K, my friend Caleb. And I think those were the 5 people that really were here all day, chatting up. Nice. Let's check the likes. Woo, 10 likes. I appreciate everybody for liking the stream. And if you just got here, well, I'm almost about to leave, but I'm thankful that we fixed the guitar. Zero noise, zero. Everything is fixed. So on that note, my friend, I thank you so much for being here today on this live stream. Make sure that you go watch my videos, like, subscribe. If you can financially support me, make sure that you hit that super thanks button. I thank you so much for it. And I keep saying this, and I'm like taunting you guys about having like a Q&A type of stream. That would be great to do so. I'm gonna set up a post to do that. Right now, my preferred streaming time is looking like 3 Pacific Standard Time. And we'll see. Things are gonna get better. I'm thankful that my friends, my regulars are here, so you guys can tell me what times works better for you and stuff. Like, I mean, if you guys are always here when I'm, and that's why you're regulars, I think maybe this is a good time for all of us, right? But I'm gonna leave you right now. Thank you so much for being here once again, and I'm gonna hopefully try to make another video soon. Again, live hopefully tomorrow. See you, and I hope you have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.